are back for our next interview with the cast of the Addams Family. And today we have two very special people with us. They play the Beinekes, so I'll give them a moment to introduce themselves. We'll start with you, Cindy.
I'm Cynthia Palmer from Fredericksburg, like everybody else.
And who do you play?
I play Alice Beineke, his wife.
My name is Tim Carlson. I'm from Culpeper, and I played Mal Beineke, her husband.
Not like everybody else. There's a few Culpeper people in this show. But just to give you a little bit of backstory, they play Lucas's parents. And so in the show, Wednesday likes a boy named Lucas, and their family comes over for a fun time with us Addams folks. Full disclaimer here that I'm in full Gomez makeup and hair, so that's why I look a little off today, so don't judge me for that. But we'll go ahead and jump in right into the questions. So, first question. This is for Tim. So what drew you to the show?
I was just so eager to get back into theater, for one thing. Back to live theater is just fantastic. And I enjoy the cast and crew. I knew the directors from past gigs that I worked with them. I know the theater here, so this looked like it was going to be a lot of fun. And it's playful. Yeah. So we can sing and we can have fun, and you can play somebody that's not you.
For sure. It's the best
More so
part.
than normal.
All right, so the next question is for Cindy. So what is your favorite musical number and why?
Hashtag crazy. My favorite musical number and why? I think my favorite musical number is the opening number, The Addams Family, because I am in love with the ancestors and everything that they do, and their introduction, I mean, the family's great, I love you guys too,
yeah.
But their introduction is just so motivating and fun. I was really jealous I wasn't an ancestor. That's really good, and it's just it's so broad, and it shows so much of almost everybody in the cast except for us. It's great.
Yeah, the ancestors work very hard in the show.
They do.
Every part of the show,
They're moving set pieces, they're dancing, they're singing, they're doing it all.
They're amazing.
Yeah. So this is for both of you, so whoever wants to answer first, but how have you prepared for your role?
I was, of course, you try to watch other performers and see how they do it. I'd never heard of Mal Beineke before, so I had to do a little research on who he was. And then I was thinking of how different he could be to everyone else in the Addams Family that everybody knows and loves. So I did a lot of looking at my favorite accountants and engineers and lawyers that are very straight-laced.
Sure.
And thinking, how would they react? And kind of throw that into the role.
I love that. Awesome. What about you, Cindy?
So Alice is a mom, and she's crazy. I do the opposite. I absolutely never watch any other performances of a part because I want to try to get something new and unique out of the part, and then the director will pull whatever they want. For me, that's just me. But my best friend, Andrea, shout out to Summer Garden Theater, they did it a few years ago, and she taught me about hashtag yellow crazy mom. I watched her do it once, and so I kind of admired how she did it. I couldn't remember a lot except that she jumped on a table. So very, very cool. Preparing for the part really was just letting go. It's a lot of method acting with her heart and working with great people who react to your attitude.
Normalcy.
My great attitude.
Yeah.
Right.
Alice has a great number in the show, so please make sure you check it out. So the next question, and we've kind of answered it, but let me know if there's anything else, but how are you most like your character?
There are times that I can be very quiet and pull into myself, and I'm not this wild and crazy person, and I think that's who Mal is. He's very getting the job done, moving on to the next thing, and he's very focused that direction. And I will find myself going there and realize that's not good, and then I'll let my wild and crazy back out, which is more fun. So that's my little bit of Tim coming into Mal.
Yeah, I love it.
Concern. I'm very concerned for my son, who is walking into this situation, and it's interesting that Alice is just a normal mom who's facing normal things that are going on in her life, and it's how she reacts to them. But I think that's like everybody, and so we get to be the normal people, and then not so normal, but in a very normal way. So it preparing for it was pretty easy. The number was difficult, but being Alice She's a little giddy. She's
Yeah.
all right. I can do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
She has a good time,
She
eventually.
does. She does.
All right, so next question is, why should people come see the show? What's the big deal about the Addams Family, right? What's the big draw?
Theater to me, in general, is about telling a story. Whether it's a dramatic show or it's a comedy, a tragedy. Addams Family's fun. It's playful. It's not too bawdy, so you could kind of have most of the family come to see the show. It's got some music, so if you're not into the story, you'll enjoy the music, have a great time. But they are telling, a story, and that to me is the main reason you go to any theater. It's like, what's the point? What did the author try to get out there?
Yeah.
Why should they come see the show? Because we're having a show. COVID. Because this has been probably one of the best casts I've ever been part of in any show that I've ever done, which has been quite a few. And the amount of dedication and emotion, and we're fulfilling a space that hasn't been fulfilled for a lot of people in over a year, and you see that on the stage and you feel it on the stage. This is well worth seeing.
Absolutely.
It's worth seeing. So grab some of those tickets that are left, because there aren't many.
Yeah, for sure. All right, last question.
Ooh.
So, tell us a weird and or wacky fact about yourself.
Go.
I like video games. I'm a gamer.
She does.
I do. I like to play video games. I mean, I'm a musical person. I teach voice. I like that too. But I will sit and play video games with my friends online all over the world for hours until my other friends come and grab me and say, it's time for theater. So that's kind of wacky.
Love it.
Wow, I almost never play video. Well, I play solitaire, type video game. Nothing exciting. I'm a school bus driver. I started when I was in high school, kind of as a way to just make a couple extra bucks, and no big deal. And then later on, the schools were screaming that they needed help. And I said, "Oh, it's easy." And they went, "No, it's not." And they got me started in that. I love all the little kids, from the preschoolers to the high schoolers. They're so different. They're changing. It lets me be a little bit like dad or grandpa, with these kids, and I see progressions, and that's fulfilling. And I feel like I'm helping out. Most people would never want to do it, but it's fun.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you both for spending some time with us. I know that our potential viewers out there for sure wanted to just get to know everybody and hear a little bit about you, so it's an honor to be on stage with both of you. The show is so fun. So if you're interested in coming, which I don't know why you wouldn't be, if you go to www.lowplayers.org to order your tickets today, come out. This is a hilarious show full of fun, and it's a new spin on an old story. So we hope that you come out and join us. Thanks.